So for all of you that love Bitcoin, it was like, yo, it's going to be a decentralized platform. Look at this. 2.14% of accounts own 94% of Bitcoin. So all this, hey, we're going to get off the dollar and we're going to transfer to Bitcoin, the digital currencies. And there was talks even maybe 10 years about the Mero being the dominant force. Listen, 65% of Bitcoin mining is done in China, 7.24% in the US, 6.9% in Russia, 6.17% in Kazakhstan. The rich own most of the Bitcoin. So if they have controlled the dollar and they've controlled all currencies and all commodities, why do you think that they are going to let us control a currency for the first time in history? The game is always the same. They are using us and the media to get us in. So if they need to be able to liquidate at any time, the same way Elon did, there's enough liquidity there where there is not excessive slippage if you own 800,000 coins. At one point, we got to get the Winklevoss twins in because without them, there would be no institutional backing for Bitcoin. They created their blueprint. But they use us retail traders for liquidity. Please be mindful of that. And if Bitcoin were a country, it would be a top 30 energy user. This weekend, everybody went crazy. Oh, it's so inefficient in terms of energy. No one was talking about this last year, the year prior. And to be honest, people do not care about privacy or the environment when they can make profit. That's retail traders included. China is number one. USA is number two. But it is a considerable threat that we have to consider when mining. 592 on Tesla. I called it a couple of weeks ago. If Tesla gets to 480, that'll be another decent spot for you guys to start to build a position. If you're holding for long term, trading has considerable risk. So does investing. Please hold for the long term. Some of you have been telling me that you want the best entries on the planet, and I've been giving them to you. So please take them a moment to write in chat just one stock that you want me to give out for free for tonight, where to get in. I got the question, is BYD worth investing in? If you don't have it, please put it on your watch list. Yes, it is definitely worth investing in. And on the stock club call tonight, I'll give you guys the price of where to jump in. I'll touch on this really quick. I know some of you are starting to say that you don't like reading. If you don't like reading traditional books, audio books is fine and speed them up. And if you can play them on 1.5, that's better. I want to tell you this. A man with no knowledge is the easiest person to rob in business. I need you to arm yourself. The more information that you know, and everyone has a unique gift or a unique insight. Like, to be honest, like when I got on live after we started doing Market Mondays, I get on and watch Trap. I don't think there's any retail investor on the planet that's better at fundamentals than Trap. Not one. Like, I would get on and be marvel, be like, oh my God, like, thank God that's my guy. We're not competing. Right? I think when it comes to entries, I got the best entries on the planet. I think Troy and Rashad has done the best, and they're showing you in real time how to have several assets working for you at one time. And that gem that he put out this morning about a certain amount of doors, certain amount of coins, certain amount of shares, fire, you guys need to go implement that. But until you begin to arm yourself, you're always going to be at the mercy of someone else, and I do not want that. I told you guys before, Square is the new JP Morgan. I'm going to give you a hot take. I think GM is the Microsoft of electronic vehicles. Everyone's trying to see who's going to surpass Tesla. Sometimes you have to invest in a number two and be happy. And I don't like many automakers, but with all the competitors that are there, GM is going to be a solid number two or number three in the space that's going to do well for a long time. And I want to touch on this really quick about Elon and his history in South Africa. So anytime I post about Elon, someone's like, yo, but his dad owned a mine and he used the people in South Africa. And that's true. I'm going to say this again. There are no Fortune 50 companies that have a clean history. You guys are telling me this and arguing with me about this on an iPhone, and the materials gathered from or to make the chips that go into the iPhone are gathered by children while wearing J's. And we've known for decades that Nike has used child or slave labor. There is no such thing as 100% clean capital that does billions of dollars per year. I hate to break it to you. So yes, I know Elon family has a different history. I also cannot take away the work that he's done since 1999. And also, I want you guys to stop looking at people as deities and gods. Even when I met some of you this Wednesday, you're like, how I look up to you, you're the GOAT. I'm like, I'm a normal person. The only thing I did was choose to look at this for hours a day for years. You have the same gift inside of you, but there is no clean capital if they're making billions of dollars and being real with you.